Okay. Hi, Krishnan Srinivasan here. I'm just back with, doing the high intensity interval training for long distance skating for the very first time. Okay, using my Redmi Watch 3 active. Okay, and you saw me do the LTDL 2024 stage 3 attempt 3 as part of the high intensity interval training, wherein like I used my Redmi Watch 3 active to track or see how I did my high intensity interval training for LTDL 2024 or La 2-day longboard 2024 stage 3 attempt 3. Okay, so I'll present you my mobile screen here for a change, and I'll put it in SD. I don't have the full version of the app yet. Okay, and if I can, no, I can't scale it. Let that be. Let's go to the home screen. I'll open the camera app. Okay, hope you see my Redmi Watch 3 here. Okay, what I'll do is I'll lift it, and I have learned to keep my Redmi Watch 3 mobile phone completely on. I mean, Redmi Watch 3 active screen on all the time. Okay, so it's on right now. Okay, what I wanted to show here is the little view of the app. Okay, so I have you have two ways to access this app, high intensity interval training app. One is like you can have it as a widget on one of your screens, which is like this. You hit the HIIT app. What an irony! You hit the widget, and the widget name is also hit. It's HIIT, high intensity interval training. I have spoken about high intensity interval training extensively on my bicycle videos. Okay, so this is how the HIIT app is on Redmi Watch 3 active. Forgive the little bit of blooming that is happening because this is an LCD screen. It's not an LED screen, which is there on Redmi Watch 3 active, and it could go up to 450 nits as brightness. So it could give some blooming. Blacks are not true blacks. You can see the edges are true black and are different black, and screen is a little bit gray. Okay, forgive that. This is the app. Go, and it's set for 15 minutes, and you will get the heart rate. Okay, if I hit the settings here, you can go to the goal. Okay, you'll be able to track calories for 300 kilocalories, or like you can go to the time and you can set your time 25 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hour, how much ever you want to track. You can go and set it there. I can I today I was doing it for LTDL 15 minutes stage 3 virtual race, so I set it for 15 minutes and set tick. Okay, I think like the goal calories can also be adjusted. Yeah, you can adjust the number of calories that you want to burn. Okay, choose that much amount of calorie that you want to burn and select. Okay, so that could be calorie as your goal, or it's your time that is set as your goal. Okay, once you set that, you go back and you start. You hit go. Yeah, so it'll read your heart rate as the intensity training is going. Okay, once the heart rate it start being red and it's showing up, like this right now, it'll calculate your intensity and oh, okay, forgive me. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, once it starts reading your heart rate, it'll give you the heart rate reading as well as the heart rate zones reading, light, whatever that was there for Redmi Watch 3 active, which we saw. On to your right, you will have music play controls, media controls, okay, which I was not playing. And on to the left, you have pause and end your right, or the activity, which is high intensity interval training. So you have controls for both. Okay, so right now we are not doing any activity. That is the little introduction to the HIIT or whatever activity we were doing. So since the activity lasted for 1 minute, it is accounting it. Okay, you swipe right to come out of the app, and you press the button. Okay, the activity should be there somewhere here in the workouts. Okay, outdoor activity, it's saying outdoor running for now. Okay, hiking, freestyle, treadmill, more. Device got overheated. Okay, we can't view the Redmi Watch 3 active through our native camera app. By the way, Redmi Watch 3 can actually control the things from native camera app. Forgive me, there are some certain things on the screen, but you can access it, access your HIIT training through this also, I believe. Okay, so it should be somewhere in the training. So that's where is your HIIT, and you can set that to your, home screen or one of the screens where you have your widget. Okay, so that's how you select it from your Redmi Watch 3 active. So what you got to do is press the button, go to the workouts, and in the workout, go to more and go for training. Then you choose HIIT. Okay, that's the mapping or the path for finding your HIIT training. My fingers are a little big, forgive me. Okay, so that is with the watch. We don't need the watch anymore. What I'll do is I'll have to keep the watch off. Okay, so the watch will turn off in few seconds. If you want to see that, I'll keep it active. So the watch turned off. We don't need the watch right now. Okay, so we'll get back to the screen. Okay, that is all live. Okay, what we need to do right now is I'll show you my registered whatever activity that got uploaded to the Strava. Okay, so I had 3 activities showing up on Strava. Okay, LDP ride number 260. Yes, it was my LDP ride number 260 as a count since the day I started my ride. Okay, I didn't celebrate for riding LDP ride 250. Okay, so it's okay. It's a casual thing. It has become part of my life. I do long distance skating. That's how it is right now. Okay, and I don't have any competition boards. All I ride is the board which I made along with the help of a local welder. Okay, so he's an expert in his craft. So we made the skateboard. It's still functioning. It's been we've been riding thousands of kilometers with it. It's a heavy board, but still it works. Okay, so I don't have any competition boards or anything which are lighter, like less than 4 kilos or 4 kilos or less than 4 kilos. Okay, this is like 5.6 kilos. Okay, so that's my tracking data from Strava. I was tracking it on mobile phone. I was tracking it on my ZOSG bicycle computer, which is over here. Okay, and I was tracking my high intensity interval training on my mobile watch, Redmi Watch 3 active, and you all already probably saw the video. Okay, so that's my thing from today's ride from Strava. So you can see the map, it's all over the place. So I corrected the distance, so hence my moving time become 15 minutes and 41 seconds. What you see is the moving time, it's not the actual time. Okay, elapsed time would be like 16 minutes or so. If I go down, see, you can see the elapsed time as 16 minutes. Okay, elapsed time is counted for LTDL or by skate IDSA, not your moving time. Okay, and maximum speed is shown as 63 kilometer per hour. That is not possible at all unless you are doing some downhill skating. It's only because I had my mobile phone on the leg which I use for pushing. I'm goofy footed. I had my mobile phone on my left leg's pocket. So since my pocket or leg is moving fast when I'm pushing, and probably that is the number of iterations or number of simulations done by Strava to read my pace, speed, location and all that. Probably that might have been the moment where my leg was pushing, and it could have been 63 kilometer per hour for movement of my leg, not the skateboard itself. I know how much fast I was going, probably less than 10 or probably 10. Okay, so that's the thing, and that's my Redmi Watch 3 actives data. Yes, I regularly track my sleep these days as soon as I got my Redmi Watch 3 active. Yes, that's my sleep. We're going to discuss that app or that widget in detail later because it is connected to one of the topic called HRV. We have been talking about heart rate zones and many other things about RP and everything in bicycling videos. And this would be a separate video as sleep. Okay, it's a separate app. Okay, this will be connected to heart rate variability. It's corresponding to sleep, your health, your performance next day in one of your races or activities later. Okay, so hope I'm recording. Okay, here is heart rate for today, which is the resting heart rate. RHR stands for resting heart rate, 74 beats per minute. Here is my SpO2 value, 99%. That's pretty good actually. Then you have the stress levels, which is mild, and stress is also connected to your HRV. Okay, but it's not probably related here. Stress doesn't give you the heart rate values here. What do you want to say? In Redmi Watch 3 Active. Okay, so that's my carbon formula calculator today. So I applied my resting heart rate here. I put my age, did the calculated thing. I have created a alienkitcha.blogspot.com. I have a post over there for people who are over 40. I always go there and put my resting heart rate and check it before I go for the workout. So my maximum heart rate was today around 155 or 156. So I was doing at upper limit of zone 3 or lower limit of zone 4. I do not know how long I stayed there. Okay, so we'll see that. This is not the exact place. That's my Uhuru before I started. That's me before I started. Yes, I was recording this like this on a chest mount. Okay, so that's the activity coming from Strava app. I have the same photographs. So this is from ZOSG. The distance is like the data on the Strava is like moving time 15 minutes and 52 seconds. If skate radius, you would correct the distance for whatever this thing. They have the subscription, so they have the professional account, so they can know the proper distance if they need me. They will correct it for me. Temperature is 33 degrees Celsius. Yes, it's pretty high in tropical land, India. Okay, so this is the speed data. Average is 9.6 km per hour. Max speed is 15 kilometers per hour. Moving time 15:52 seconds. Elapsed time 15:52 seconds. Okay, yes, I corrected the distance because you can see the map. It's like I have moved into some person's, like farmland, somebody's apartment and all that. It's funny, but okay, so that's that. Okay, so this also doesn't give you the heart rate, so hence I couldn't show you the carbon and formulas correlated data. Okay, anyway, we're going to check the HIIT app from Me Fitness app that is there for Android, which is connected to my Redmi Watch 3 Active. So we will know everything else later. Okay, that's the amount of calories burned. That's the distance I was able to do. Probably this is the best distance. I might submit ZOSG data because like elapsed time on Strava's thing was like 16 minutes. It's only because like I had the HIIT training going on Redmi Watch 3 Active. Okay, and then I first stopped the Redmi Watch 3 Active in my GoPro, if you check that, and then I stopped the Strava, then I stopped my ZOSG, so the timing might vary. Okay, so that is the data from ZOSG. If you want to see the complete analysis, we saw it, right? So that is the data we are getting it from ZOSG today. Then if I further scroll down, that's my Redmi Watch 3 high intensity interval data, which was uploaded to Strava. So what we have here is moving time 15.21 seconds, 15 minutes and 21 seconds, 177 calories burned. Average heart rate was 111 beats per minute. Maximum heart rate was 155 beats per minute. Okay, if you go and see the analysis, it gives me minimum and maximum. So now if we get to the carbon formula, we will know like how much I did. Okay, for the resting heart rate that I had today as soon as I woke up, and how in what heart rate zone I was riding, that we will know. Okay, so minimum is 111, maximum is 105, 155. So let's go to carbon formula and check it. Check the list calculations, and this was done with Gelish et al. Formula. So it's not the regular Fox and Haskell formula, which is 220 minus h, but this is different. Okay, so I've mentioned it somewhere, for age or 40. Yeah, okay. Anyways, so maximum was 155, right? So I was on the upper limit of zone 3. I was doing aerobic training. Okay, and I was not hitting a lower limit of zone 4. I was only hitting like aerobic training upper limit of zone 3. That is all we need to know today, and which means like I was comparatively a little slow. I was doing some comfortable ride or something, but yet I did the maximum distance, which I have done it in all the 3 attempts. Okay, so straight up, the app doesn't open to the HIIT training that I did today, but it opens like this. I don't know if my device is connected. Okay, it's Bluetooth. Yeah, it should be syncing, no problem at all. Let it sync. We don't need that data. We have seen all the sleeping activity, BPM, SpO2 and everything. These steps and things, it's not accurate. Okay, it's not that accurate for bicycling and long distance skating. I've seen it. Okay, and all these things, calculations might vary, or it could calculate depending upon your weight that you feed into your Me Fitness app, which is 143 kg. That is me, and also your height and all that. That will affect the calculations probably. I do not know how Me Fitness is doing. Okay, and there is no way that you can download a dot FIT file or dot what is that dot THX TCX, whatever kind of file. Okay, that you wanted to download, dot GPX and all that, dot CCX, dot G, this thing, whatever, dot PCX, whatever. We did that episode. I couldn't. You can't download it from Me Fitness app anyway. So this is how the app results shows on Me Fitness app for high intensity interval training. So it says HIIT, date and time. Okay, so August 16th of August 2024, 5:59 a.m. That's when I started it. I burnt 177 calories. It lasted for 15 minutes 22 seconds according to the app, because like I started first with ZOSG, then I hit my mobile phone, then I started my high interval intensity training on my watch. So it's reverse. So that's why it's showing the least amount of time. Okay, I first stopped the watch, then I stopped the mobile phone, then I stopped the ZOSG. So when I ended it, it's all opposite. So that's why. Okay, so it says like goal completion 102%. Okay, and this is my heart rate. Average is 111, maximum is 155. You can see the zones. I was right. So it's according to the Me Fitness app. Probably it has taken my age, 220 minus age calculations or something. It says like I have hit the lower limit of zone 4. Okay, but according to a carbon and formula, we have done only upper limit of zone 3. Okay, so light, I have done it for 8 minutes and 33 seconds. I was in zone 1 for 8 minutes and 30 seconds. I have moved to zone 2 and stayed in zone 2 for 2 minutes and 37 seconds. I moved to zone 3 after 2 minutes and 37 seconds and stayed in zone 3 for 1 minute and 6 seconds. And I was in zone 2 for 2 minutes and 42 seconds. I'll come again. I have to keep zooming and zoom in and zoom out, right? So it confuses me. Okay, so I have done up to zone 4 on according to Me Fitness app. Okay, zone 1, 2, 3 and 4, while carbon and formula gives that I only did up to zone 3 upper limit. Okay, but here I have hit the lower limit of zone 4. Okay, how long I have done zone 1? I have done zone 1 for 8 minutes and 30 seconds, which could be my like a warm-up lap, also my cool-down lap. That could be the combined data or something, because you can see the graph. My initial ride is like transcending from zone 1 to zone 2 zone 2 is green color, zone 3 is yellow color, zone 4 is orange color, zone 1 is blue color, right? If you see in the graph, I'm transcending from zone 1 to zone 2 in less than 2 minutes. You can see the graph here. If I zoom in, you can see that between 5 and 0 and 5 minutes, at around 2 minutes and 30 seconds, I must have transcended from zone 1 to zone 2. Okay, and then I moved quickly in next 1 minute or less than 30 seconds to zone 3. Then I have hit zone 4 already. Okay, then the graph came down, and last one was recovery ride. It was a mix of zone 1 and zone 2, but mostly zone 1. Okay, though I thought like I will increase my speed, I couldn't. Okay, so that's how the graph is. So you could see the initial transcending of zone 1 to zone 4 happened in first 5 minutes. And then I moved on to zone 3, stayed there for some time. Then zone 2, stayed there for some time. Then I came for zone 1, moved a little bit to zone 2 and stayed there in zone 1 for a longer time. So that's how my entire ride has been. So zone 1 was for 8 minutes and 30 seconds. Then zone 2 intensive training, green color, is 2 minutes and 37 seconds. Then I transcended for, I stayed in zone 3 for 2 minutes and 42 seconds. And then I did zone 4 for 1 minute and 6 seconds. So this is actually a collective, cumulative data from adding from starting of your ride to end of your ride. Okay, it's not like I only did zone 1 for 8 minutes continuously when I started my ride. You saw the graph, right? It's very different. So it's zone 1 has happened for 8 minutes and 30 seconds throughout your entire 15 minutes of your ride. That's what it says. Okay, so that's the end of our HIIT activity, which is shown according to the Mi Fitness app. It doesn't show the route, it doesn't show the distance, it doesn't show the speed, it doesn't give you the pace, it doesn't give you the cadence, stride, temperature, wind, and all the such data. Okay, so it only gives you this data. Okay, nothing much. So, and if you want to see the graph bigger, you can always go ahead and check it, but it doesn't color codes here. It only gives you a straight up graph. Okay, you hit it, you'll know your graph at what you were doing at what minute of your time. Okay, so you got to remember that graph, and you might have to check like what you were doing at every single minute of your ride. What was your heart rate and all that. Okay, so this will be helpful later, as in like if you want to, you have very less time today, so you felt like I'll do a quick workout and come back. So what you can do is like you can hit zone 1 for 20 seconds, then transcend to zone 2 for 20 seconds, then stay in zone 3 for rest of your workout time for whatever amount of time that you can afford on that day. Say 30 minutes, you can stay in zone 3 for 15 to 20 minutes, then come back to zone 2 for next 5 minutes, and then zone 1 for next 5 minutes, and end your ride. It starts with zone 1, zone 2, zone 3. You stay there in zone 3 for certain amount of time, then you transcend a descent like that, zone 3 to zone 2 to zone 2 to zone 1. So that's why it's called zone 1 is called warm up and cool down and all that. So that's how you plan. That's my entire high intensity interval training workout. Okay, and yeah, I have called it as intense. Yes, definitely intense. Not very highly intense. I was true to myself. That's why it is intense. Okay, if I was very hard, I must have hit 170 plus in my heart rate. That didn't happen. So I've been very true to how my exertion was. That is RP, training experience, is the title given by Mi Fitness app. It's actually called RPE, or rate of perceived exertion in other terms. That is intense. I've been true to myself today. Okay, that's Redmi Watch 3 active. Okay, because Mi Fitness app is common and Xiaomi has many watches in the market, so you can connect and know about it. So that's the app, and that's my ride number 260, LDP or long distance pushing I did long distance pushing, but long distance skating ride number 260, LTDL 2024, stage 3, attempt 3, Redmi Watch 3 active, high intensity interval data. Okay, hope it was useful. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks for putting up with me. You guys are awesome. Okay, thank you so much to everybody, general public and everybody who cooperates, and thanks to every single person who is helping me achieve all these things virtual race, because like by allowing you, when you guys allow me to do all these things, being the sole contestant for this year also. So far, okay, I did not know. There is one more person who's into longboarding. He was asking me all those questions later, but I do not know if he is participating in LTDL or something. I don't know yet. Okay, so for now, with stage 1 data, in stage 1 results, which has come up already. I can't show you right now because like what page will pop up on my Instagram, because like I follow a lot of photographers, so I don't want to open that. But I did, I came out at 80th or something in the positions. Okay, I don't know where that is actually. Should be somewhere if I have these screenshots properly saved. A lot of food photographs, stuff from WhatsApp and stuff like that. Or probably I can go to album screenshots and show you if I have taken the screenshot. Probably I deleted it, okay, forgive me, but I came 80th in overall. Out of 82 participants, I was the 80th. If you classify into only push open category, I was again last but third. Out of 55 contestants in push open category, I was at probably 53rd or so. There were total 55 contestants. I was at 53rd or so. Okay, so that was my first stage 1 LTDL today longboard stage 1 2024 results. Okay, stage 2 is coming up, which is 1 hour. The stage 1 is for 10 kilometers. Stage 2 is for ride up for 1 hour and thing that will come up. Okay, anyways, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. That's all I can say. When you're allowing me to do all these things, you are actually allowing India to participate in long distance skating. That's all I can say right now. Okay, so anyways, what else? We'll see later in sleep or HRV, heart rate variability episode later. Okay, thank you. This is Kicha signing off. This is Kicha K, Mr. K, Alien Kicha. If you fold, it's peace. Okay, Mr. K signing off. Bye bye.